Let's talk about the change in tone around the Philadelphia Eagles, because obviously everybody thought things were going to be coming up roses. I don't think Kellen Moore has shown anything to deserve the level. Like, Eagles fans weren't scared of Kellen Moore when he was an offensive coordinator, so why are you going to tout him when you got him? And I also think, like, as much as this is just a revolving door of coordinators for the Eagles, I think the Eagles they have more question marks than people want to admit. I'm down on the Eagles.
It's hard to imagine the last time a team completely changed what we think, their perception, what we think about them in 7 games more than the Philadelphia Eagles. They were 10-1 last year. And yeah, we knew they were lucky and point differential and all that said. They're just winning close games. They're not as good as 10-1, but we still were like, they're the Eagles. They're Super Bowl contender. They're going to figure it out. And then those last 7 games were so bad that we come into this offseason saying, are the Eagles a playoff team? Like, probably. They got the talent, but you lost Kelsey, you lost Fletcher Cox. That's not nothing. And the whole Sirianni thing and the way they handled it was so weird, where they basically were like, well, we probably should fire you, but you deserve to stay on. So we're just going to strip all your power, basically. And like, what? Like, if you would have told Eagles fans, this is the conversation we're having, when they were 10-1 after beating the Buffalo Bills in overtime, I believe that's the 10th win for them, you'd just been like, what? Like, no, the Eagles aren't in disarray. We're 10-1. We're heading to another Super Bowl. No, it didn't happen that way. Just an absolute debacle to end the season last year in Philly. And now, yes, they had the talent to be a Super Bowl contender. I think that the roster's still great, but I just don't know. The vibes are all bad for them. We'll see coming. They're one of those September teams where I want to see them in September. I could see a scenario, as outlandish as it sounds, where Sirianni's the first coach fired. Like, what if they start 1-4? I don't think that's going to happen, but I don't think they'd fall apart over the last 7 games last year, counting playoffs either. So we'll see. Yes, Philly is absolutely one of those teams where not just a year ago, but from mid-November last year, we have completely changed how we think of Philly.
I will say this. I don't think that the Eagles are bad. I just don't think that they're automatically Super Bowl contenders. That's the biggest difference. Like, last year, they were Super Bowl contenders, right? This year, feels like they're like an 8-win team. Maybe they sneak their way into the playoffs. Like, they're good, not great.